Hello friends, I'm Gajendra. Welcome to my show. English is fun. So let's start today with few more words today. Last night I was in a very small village. There was no electricity. I was sitting somewhere and I started hearing a sound. A noise was coming from somewhere. A noise was coming. I just paced up and down. I paced up and down. I went hither and thither. But I didn't find anything. And finally, I peered into the gloom. But couldn't see where the noise was coming from. Just listen of 2-3 things in these sentences. I just told you, I peered into something. To peer into something, where I peered into the gloom. I just told that I was in a village and there was no electricity. And in the absence of electricity, in the absence of light, there was a darkness. I peered into the gloom. The gloom means partial or total darkness. Now, listen this again. I peered into the gloom. That means I looked into the darkness. But I couldn't hear where the noise was coming. So, we learned one more word here. A gloom. That means a darkness. We learned one more idiomatic phrasal verb like pace up and down. I just told I paced up and down to look where the noise was coming from. So pace up and down means to go here and there. I had spoken to go hither and thither means here and there. I went here and there to search where the sound was coming, where the noise was coming. So we have learned here 3 words. That is gloom. That is a darkness. The peered into. To look into. The gloom, that is a darkness, and pace up and down to go here and there, to go hither and thither. So I strained my eyes and put it into the gloom. You can see a year of economic gloom for a car industry. Economic gloom. So now you can understand what does the gloom means. Is gloom a positive verb, word, or it is a negative word? The gloom means dark. If I say there is an economic gloom, it means there is no positive result for the economic growth. There is a economic gloom. It shows here economic degradation. There is one more word like gloom, like doom. D-O-O-M. Doom. This doom is a destruction. This doom is death. A doom is any bad situation that cannot be avoided. Any bad situation that cannot be avoided. That is a doom. There is one more idiomatic expression like a merchant of doom, a merchant of gloom. A merchant of doom is a person, is the one who always saying that something wrong, something bad is going to happen. For example, in India, Arvind Kejriwal is always saying that bad things are going to happen because they have their own negative mentality for something. A merchant of doom, I can say that if I say Arvind Kejriwal is a merchant of doom, Arvind Kejriwal is a merchant of gloom. So this doom is destiny, especially a terrible destiny. The gloom, that is a dark. Then what is the opposite of gloom? The opposite of gloom is a light. So here the first word we learned is gloom, that is a darkness. That is a partial darkness or the total darkness. Peered into, to look into. And we learned pace up and down, go hither and thither, We learnt about economic gloom, despondency, doom, a very bad situation that cannot be avoided, that is doom. And we learnt merchant of doom or gloom. Okay. So the next word is derogatory. So derogatory is showing a critical or disrespectful attitude. I'm putting on some weight. I'm become fatty. If somebody becomes gains some fat, my wife tells me that I'm fat, and this is what I feel is always making derogatory remark. It's not good. This is done disrespectfully with someone. This is disrespectful attitude towards somebody. For example, there was a derogatory, a Facebook post about Prophet Muhammad, and this has sparked the communal violence in Bengal. So why there was a communal violence in Bengal? This was just because of a derogatory Facebook post. And what was about this? This was about Muhammad, Prophet Muhammad. And because this post was showing a disrespectful attitude towards a prophet, and that is the reason that there was a communal violence. We just learned that there is a derogatory word that is a totally negative attitude towards something. When I was a student in my school, there was a girl in my class. She was very tall and she was very darky, like niggers. Okay, some people, they always make a derogatory remark or derogatory comment about her appearance. No, it's not good. But derogatory, that is not respectful. This is disrespectful attitude towards something. Derogatory. The opposite is complimentary. There are two words, derogatory and complimentary. If somebody has a complimentary attitude, that is a respectful attitude. If somebody has a derogatory attitude, that means this is a disrespectful attitude. Okay. The next word is profound. Profound is a deep. I have a profound respect for the Prime Minister of India. I have profound respect for all the castes, for all the religions. The profound means a heartfelt, wholeheartedly, a very great, intense, when you have a great respect for all. If I say if somebody is a profound philosopher, if I say Vinoda Bhave was a profound philosopher, that means he was very wise, he was very learned, he was very intelligent, he was very sagacious. So profound philosopher, a profound teacher, a profound writer, a profound author. This word of profound also shows that somebody is very wise, somebody is very intelligent, somebody is very learned. This profound word itself showing a great knowledge or intelligence. I met a profound writer. I met a profound doctor. So the profound itself says that profound means a learned person. Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam was a profound scientist. So these are three words. We learned about the gloom, we learned about doom, we learned about the merchant of doom. We learned about period into, we learned about the pace up and down, we learned about derogatory, we learned about the complimentary, we learned about profound. Okay, so the next word is implementation. Implementation. Now the government always makes rules. The government always passes a few of the laws. Right? And these are passed because of the implementation. The process of putting a decision or a plan into effect is called implementation. Execution. Sometimes we found that this rule is applied, that rule is applied. This applied, whatever I say, this is applied. Why this road is jammed? Because this rule is applied that nobody can go through this way. You can just go, you can just come, you cannot go past, couldn't go. This is implemented. A decision is taken at somewhere, at a parliament or a legislative assembly or at home, and this is implemented. That means this is executed. Implementation, that means execution. Application. No left turn, no right turn. No right turn is executed in my city. That means nobody can turn right, just go straight. So implementation is it means to apply, to execute, to application. And the last is ecstatic. Ecstatic. Extremely happy. Extremely happy. I'm ecstatic. I was ecstatic when my wife finally accepted my proposal of the marriage. I was ecstatic. I was elated to marry. The new president of India, Mr. Modi, was greeted by the ecstatic crowd. Ecstatic crowd, that means a very happy crowd. The people are extremely happy to meet Mr. Narendra Modi. The opposite of ecstatic is troubled, is unhappy. She smiled her ecstatic smile. That means she smiled in the most beautiful happiness. As soon as the parade started, as soon as the march part started, the ecstatic children began to cry, they began to yell. The ecstatic means that extremely happy. Extremely happy. Ecstatic, that means extremely happy. So, we learned a few words today. And the last two words are implementation, execution, application, to carry through, and ecstatic. I'm very ecstatic to complete my audio here. Thank you for listening to me. Please like and subscribe. Thank you. Bye-bye. Hello friends. I'm Gajendra.